Hey everyone, Travis here on day one of week 2 of the summer split of the LCS, joined by Altec, who is, are you the youngest person on the North American LCS?
Uh, I think so. Yeah.
Are you the youngest person in the LCS?
Uh, I don't know.
Well, now that we've established that, let's talk. So you came in, there was this amazing titan of esports named Yellow Pete, and you stabbed him, and then you took a spot. So how's it been working out with EG?
It's been pretty good. Just that since I have to fly back every week because I'm still in school because I live in Canada. We generally miss like one extra day of scrims, but I think next week I won't miss any scrims because there's a strike going on in my school, so there's like no school on Friday.
Is it a strike, like we want Altec to be an LCS kind of deal?
No, I wish it was though.
Wait, so you're in Canada, right? You don't need to give me like specific address, but what area are you, like in Vancouver, Toronto?
Vancouver.
What is up with there's being so many like league people from Vancouver? Because Crumbs is from there, Bishu's from there. Like it's just I think there's other people from there. Like what is up with Vancouver that it just breeds League of Legends players?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I whenever because Doublelift and I went to University of British Columbia, and there was just like a ton of league people there. So it just seems like there's a really big league community, right?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like I've been to a lot of like local events there, and there are like a lot of people there.
So anyway, what talk to me about like the travel for you, because that is like lots of people whenever they get older, they're like doing a business job or whatever, they tend to like travel a lot. But what's it like for you being in high school? Is it just like a really weird thing, or are you just like used to it now?
I think I'm pretty used to it. I traveled like 4 times in April because of like the Coke Series playoff and relegations. So it's just like getting off school and then 2 hours of like packing up and doing all that stuff and then going to the airport.
Now you said you are doing this for about 2 to 3 more weeks, right?
Yeah, around 2 to 3 mark.
And then are you just gonna like kind of like summer camp at the EG house?
Yeah.
How does this work for your parents? Because you're what, a junior in high school or a senior? So are your parents like, it kind of feels weird that our like junior in high school is like flying down and gonna live with like a bunch of college age kids or whatever in a house somewhere in California?
Um, the first time like I told them that they're like really like against it, but over like the course of the few years, they're pretty chill with it. I'm just like, hey mom, I'm going to the event, and she's like, oh, just make sure your school knows, and yeah,
So now they're just like whatever.
yeah.
Well, what about like because entering the LCS is a lot different than like just going to like an MLG or something like that. Were they completely cool with that? With you being like, yeah, I'm gonna be gone all summer later.
Yeah, they just like make sure you message me back and like Skype to keep in contact.
It's really cool. Anyway, let's talk about EG. So you obviously friends with the Po Welter, and I'm sure you've gotten pretty friendly with the rest of the EG guys now. What do you think of being with this team and like doing all the stuff with them? Do you feel comfortable on there?
Yeah, definitely. Me and Pobalt are like pretty good friends, so that's like pretty comfortable. I think we just need a after I'm done with school, we just need a like boot camp, and then we'll be like definitely really strong.
All right, so you feel like with this new roster, you guys are pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think of Crepo? Like, how's that working out?
He's a cool dude. Yeah.
So what's the dynamic in the bot lane like? Is he like the old man passing down sage advice or whatever, or are you just like the young whippersnapper being like, "Don't worry, I got this"?
Um. Well, in terms of communication, I'm just like, hey, should I do this and do that? And then he gives me an answer, and then I do that. But overall, like me and him, have a pretty good communication. Just the little small things that we need to work on.
Has Yellow Pete been helping you at all? I know he's still in the house and helping out the team. So has he been giving you any like, "Hey, this is how like things work for me," or "Here's like good tips on dealing with Crepo" or anything like that?
Yeah, a little bit. He also like helps the team and gives like a third, an outside perspective.
So you just, I think, pretty handedly smashed Complexity, who beat Cloud9. What do you? I don't know. What do you think of Complexity's strength right now, and what do you think of yours? Because right now, I think for like the average dude watching the LCS, it's really hard to judge. Like, okay, well, Cloud9 was really really good, but then Complexity beat them. But then like EG beat them, but EG didn't do so well last split. Like, where do you think the strength is of all these teams right now?
Basically, we're the best team in NA. But I think Complexity they had a ringer.
Yeah.
They had ManCloud to sub in for mid, so definitely like works does not work around their playstyle, or they have like few days to work around it. I think that's a advantage for us. But overall, I think we played pretty well, and I think they weren't used to ManCloud mid.
Remind me who you played tomorrow.
Curse.
Any thoughts on that?
I think they're really strong. It just there are a lot of small things that didn't work their way last week.
Right.
That
You were always like this close, right?
yeah, they're always like that close.
Do you have? Because I mean, I know you were. You should know some of the Curse guys pretty well, right? Are you friends with any of the guys on that team?
Dom, Special. I'm pretty chill with all of them actually.
Any weird feelings about going up against them, or are you like, whatever, we're just gonna beat these guys?
Whatever, we're gonna beat these guys.
There we go. Other than that, anything that you want to say to any of the Altec fans out there who are just like, yeah, he's in the LCS. I know some people have said you're like Poe Belter Jr. Anything that you want to say to those people and be like, I'm not Poe Belter Jr. I'm Altec.
I am Poe Belter Jr.
Okay.
Thanks everyone for supporting me, and I wouldn't have made it here without you guys. And thanks to Riot Games, and also thanks to our sponsors.
Well, thank you so much, Altec, for the interview. Very fun. Looking forward to you summer camping down in SoCal and helping AG get really, really good. You can check out the rest of our coverage of all things LCS at ongamers.com.